Hello everyone, welcome back to Express VTU for all. In today's video, we are going to solve a very important question from Module 4, Properties of Context-Free Languages. So the question is, convert the following context-free grammar to Chomsky Normal Form. Here a context-free grammar given in the question and we have to convert it to Chomsky Normal Form. So before converting this grammar to Chomsky Normal Form, we will know what is meant by Chomsky Normal Form. So there are two conditions which should satisfy by a context-free grammar to be a Chomsky normal form, CNN. So what are those conditions? Conditions are there. First condition is a single variable implies two different variables. This is the first condition. And the second condition is a single variable implies only one terminal. Those productions which are coming in this grammar are known as Chomsky normal form. Now we will move to convert this context-free grammar to Chomsky normal form. So our step 1 will be, step 1 is to remove epsilon production. Epsilon productions are those in which a variable implies a epsilon. Here in the grammar there is nothing like this, which means there is no variable which implies a epsilon. So therefore we will move to step 2. Our step 2 is to remove unit production. Unit productions are those in which a variable implies a single variable, like A implies B or B implies C, like this. On the left side there is a single variable and on the right side it is also a single variable. So we will remove that. How we will remove that? From the grammar you can see that E implies T and T implies F and F implies I, which means that E implies T, T to F is accessible and F to I. Now I can say that E to T, T to F and F to I, we can backtrack this. We can put the value of I, whole I, this value to here and whole this value to here and like this from here to here. So we will put the value like this. So it will become I is equals to IA. We will putting the value from the downwards to upwards. So see here, IA, IB, A and B. Now I am putting this value of I in this production. So it will become F implies E and this one is IA, IB, A and B. And then T is there, so T implies T star F and the whole value of F, E, IA, IB, A and B. Now in the E we will write E plus T, the value of whole T, T star F, E, IA, IB, A and B. Now you can rearrange it properly from the starting to end. So I will arrange this. So it will becomes E implies E plus T, T star F and E, IA, IB, A and B. You can directly write from here to here. I am writing this to explain you. So T star F, E, IA, IB, A and B. Now the F, E, IA, IB, A, B. Then IA, IB, A and B. So this is the result after removing the unit production. So here you can see that there is nothing, no unit productions, as I have removed these variables. Now we are moving to our step 3, which is remove the mixed symbols. Now in the step 3, we will remove the mixed symbols. Mixed symbols. So what is meant by mixed symbol? It is a like a variable a implies a and b, one terminal and one non-terminal. This is known as mixed symbols. So we will let here this I of a, this is a variable and this is a terminal. So we will let this a as a t of a, which is a variable. So we are letting here t of a implies a and t of b implies b. So the productions becomes e implies e plus t and t star f and e, and it will becomes I T A. Now this is two variables. So now like this I T B. This will be same because a variable implies a single terminal, which is fulfilling the condition of a Chomsky normal form. Like this we will do same for all the productions. T star F E I T A I T B, and A and B will remain same. Now F implies E I T A I T B A and B, and I implies I T A I T B A and B. Now in the step 4 we will remove the long productions. So step 4 is remove long productions. So what is meant by long productions? Long productions are those which are having two different variables, in between there is a terminal. So this is a long terminals which consists two variables and one terminals. So we have to remove this. How we will remove? We will let this as an p implies plus. So and I will let these two as a same variable. So like this L implies pt. Now this L covering whole part of E and plus, so it will become a single variable, and after L and T I will write it as an two variable of a single production E, which satisfy the condition of a Chomsky normal form. Like E implies L T. Now this is satisfying the condition of a Chomsky normal form. So like this I will do the same for all these long productions. So I will write all the productions like this. So now I will write for this one. So I am taking this as an Q implies star, and I am taking M as a variable which implies Q and F. Q implies star and M implies Q and F, this whole thing. So next is R. R implies open bracket and N implies close bracket. So I am taking S as an E and N, which is like I am covering this whole part in S. So now I am putting these values in this production. So I will write like E implies LT, which is two variables. Now for the next I am writing TM. T is this one, and the asterisk F means M. Like here M implies QF, Q is star and f is a variable here. After that I am writing r and n. R implies this bracket and s implies en. So rs. Here rs will be. Now rest of the same, because this is fulfilling the Chomsky normal form condition. Two different variables are here and single terminal is there. Now for the rest I am doing this. It will tm and rest is same. rs, ita, iba, a and b. F implies rs and ita, iba, single terminals a and b, and I implies ita, itb, a and b. So like this you have to convert a context free grammar to a Chomsky normal form. Here only two conditions which you should satisfy in a grammar for making all these things. That's the main logic here. So thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe Express VTU for all.